off. All units, fire at will. 1-2, pick a target. Too many, Captain. Watch your stabilizer, Gold 6. Anybody cover me. I got 2 vultures on my tail. You've got to hold them here. Watch your left. I can't shake them. I'm hit. I'm hit. Where's our reinforcements?
With the trailer of the next Star Wars video game, Star Wars Squadrons, we had an amazing look at the next generation flight simulation game. And even if the trailer didn't give us all the answers we were looking for and even generated more questions, we fans are still thrilling on how amazing it looks and hoping so much things of this game. Giving you a quick analysis, we see the New Republic ships like the Starhawk cruiser, we see great characters like Wedge and Hera, and we can expect to live again the Battle of Jakku since the game looks to be at least after episode 6. So you know, maybe we have a cameo Inferno Squad. But while watching the trailer, it also brought back the memories of those games of the same genre that we grew up with, and in honor of that new game, which leaked announcement made me play again Rogue Squadron, we will travel through the best Star Wars games of that genre, in anticipation to Star Wars Squadrons. Warning! In this video there won't be any level or game that is not 100% flight simulation. Example, we are not going to talk about any Battlefront. With nothing more to add, hello there family! And here I gave you the 5 best Starfighter games of Star Wars. Number 5. Star Wars XWing Alliance. The third installment on this trilogy and the last one on the X-Wing game saga, and the reason why it's on this top is because it took everything that did great of its predecessors, X-Wing and TIE Fighter, had more details and it feel more an immersive simulator than just a video game. Also because of its great continuity thing that it did by connecting with a mission from Shadows of the Empire, making it a small spirit part of the Shadow of the Empire multimedia project, the bridge between episode 5 and 6. And they also had the Thrawn fleet in a small cameo. Number 4. Star Wars TIE Fighter. One thing that lacked the original game, X-Wing, was of course the variation in size, because even if the Empire is the antagonist, but not the bad guys, in the original trilogy, the Empire needed a game where you could be the Empire, at least for a mission. Well, this game was the first one in which you can play as the Empire, and for the entirety of the game, something that is needed on these days. With a campaign that shows the confidence and strength the Empire had after its victory on Hoth, shows us the Empire how it was dominating the galaxy even more without the infestation of the Rebellion, it shows us also the introduction of the TIE Fighter that could have changed it all, the TIE Defender. And it gave voice to Grand Admiral Thrawn in his first appearance in a bigger media than just paper after Heir of the Empire and its sequels. Some people talk of a quantum leap in Star Wars after episode 6 with the Thrawn trilogy and the X-Wing trilogy games, being this game the game changer and force multiplier in that leap, and from all of those games on this saga, TIE Fighter is the one that serves as the best in this trilogy as a game, a Star Wars lore aggressive expansion material, and a thing to look when creating a new Star Wars game or game in general. Number 3. Jedi Starfighter. Successor of a great game, Starfighter, where you were a Naboo starfighter, here you follow the story of Jedi Adi Gallia after she tests the new TIE Fighter for the Jedi. And even if the controls and mechanics are something that we got used to after the release of the games before this game, some of them which are already mentioned and some of them that are going to be mentioned in a moment, the game did a blast of everything, and the peak of the thing to mention of this game, besides its mechanic, is that it tells events of Attack of the Clones before the movie was released. In this game we see for the first time things like Jango's Slave One and the Battle of Geonosis, but without spoiling it. Something that the last Battlefront should have done. Number 2. Rogue Squadron. You could bet that this game was going to be in this top and in a high place. Even if the X-Wing saga could have been the pioneers in the flight simulation games of Star Wars, and even if people consider that its mechanics derivated from both the X-Wing games and the Snowspeeder mission in Shadow of the Empire, Rogue Squadron is the game we all think when we engage in any Starfighter game. Even more when the Starfighter is the X-Wing. The game had an amazing campaign post episode 4, and even if the missions were short a bit, even by completing the full status of gold medal in each mission, Rogue Squadron is a game so perfectly done that makes even me, a loyal follower of the Empire, wishing to hunt rebel terrorists, play the game over and over and over and over. Number 1. Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader. The game that succeeded Rogue Squadron did cooler things than the ones that we had in Rogue Squadron. In Rogue Squadron, we didn't went to space in a scale that we can call it a space battle game, but in Rogue Leader, damn, where we start. First, we go through the original trilogy from the Battle of Yavin to the Battle of Endor. We had amazing battles, space battles, asteroid missions, more things are needed to get the gold medals, like for example not losing any life, and the reason why it claims victory in this top is that it's the closest thing that we could have for Star Wars Squadron alongside Rogue Squadron in some sort of way. Not because it's just a Starfighter game, but because it features levels where you are the Empire, such as one where you are the Vader attacking the rebels on Yavin, and one that's sadly non-canon, where you are Vader and you stop the rebel attack on the first Death Star. A pure dual gaming experience, and if you cannot wait for October for Squadrons to be released, this game and the others on this top can either calm your thirst for that game or instruct you in this type of genre in order to prepare you for Star Wars Squadrons. And that was all for today's video. If you like it, please give it a like on YouTube, subscribe, activate the bell for more videos every Monday or every week, and share it. Until the next time, this is Cardo wishing you all a happy day, and going back to play Rogue Squadron, and may the Force be with you all.